Hi everyone, Sailor Mini Moon here, Small Moon, Little Moon, Reenie here, and today I'm going to talk about why I picked on Sailor Moon for. Now, a lot of folks out there who watch Sailor Moon, and I don't care which offshoot of Sailor Moon that you watched, me bullying and picking on Serena is the same. The wording might be unlike. And I know a lot of folks maybe think if they watch the Deke Sailor Moon and Pioneer Sailor Moon or whatever, or Pathseeker Sailor Moon, they think that Deke may have made all that up. No, Deke did not make it up, but they did shift what was being said. In Viz's world, which we don't offshoot from, I did pick on Serena in that world too. And a lot of folks don't know why I did it. The only grounds I think to why I picked on her all the time or did things to her all the time was mean to her was that I did not know that she was my mother in the past. I know that's not a good enough forgiveness for my behavior, you know, but when you grow up with your bearers, your mother, your father, and you know them for your whole life. You know them one way, at least how they are now. You weren't alive, so you weren't around them when they were younger, so you didn't know what they did or how they behaved when they were younger. Now, that's not a that's not a true forgiveness. But that was the only forgiveness I could come up with. That I didn't know that Serena was my mother from the past. How I even knew she had the the Kaiserreich Silverhurst, I don't know. Maybe someone told me before they sent me in the past that I had to look for a Kaiserreich Silverhurst, you know. And in my mind, I may have someone may have told me. No, I think my father told me about Sailor Moon when I was, in bed, you know. And he may have told me about the Kaiserreich Silverhurst. And I may have thought that, okay, Serena, I don't know why I thought Serena had it. But she did have it. How I knew she had it, I don't know. So the only thought I can come up with is that right before the Black Moonkin struck, I took the Kaiserreich Silverhurst under the belief that it would make me more grown up, that I wouldn't have to learn any classes in life. And it sank into my body, and I forgot about it. So I thought since it was lost, I thought that someone had to have it in the past. Why I thought it was Serena, I don't know. I guess I was just a good guess. So I picked on her many times, you know, would come after her many times for the folklore silver for the for the Kaiserreich Silverhurst. Sadly, I would make her mother and father and her brother see her as the bully and me as the beaten. And for that I am truly sorry for doing all that to her. And a lot of folks who watch Sailor Moon are scathed me for that kind of behavior, scathed me for making Serena out to be the bad one, and me out to be make me out to be the non-bad one, or the good one. And yes, they were right to scathe me on that behavior. As bullying someone or picking on someone for whatever ground's sake or why is never good. Now, in Sailor Moon S and Sailor Moon SS, now by the time I learn that she's my mother, I stop it. I don't bully her or pick on her anymore, but I still like to have fights with her, which still happens and Sailor Moon S and Sailor Moon SS. And a lot of folks, thought that Chibiluza, that's not my name by the way, but that's a twinner from the Viz world. They thought that she was more meaner to Serena in that world than I was to Serena in this world. Or maybe it was the other way around, you know. And a lot of folks will bring up the gun, the toy gun that said bang, which Deke skimmed it out, and they'll say that even with all that taken out, that me picking on and bullying Serena wasn't right, and that many folks watching the show did scave that behaviors. Now, before I end this film, a lot of folks out there would think that did I bully or pick on Serena and Hearst forever and stars? I guess a little, but not as much as I did in, Sailor Moon and R and Sailor Moon S and Sailor Moon SS though. And the only forgiveness I can come up with for my behavior was that I didn't know she was my mother, which is not a good forgiveness, like I said. Alright, I guess that's enough of this film. Tell me what you think. Tell me what you think about it. Give it a like, share and playlist it, and I'll see you later.